Introducing the magically advanced GTN 650 and 750. I know that's music to so many of our ears, both here as our dealers, our folks, all of our engineers that have been working so feverishly on this product. But I tell you what, the really exciting news is still yet to come, if you can believe that. This product is TSO certified. This product is STC certified. This product is in stock and ready to deliver. So as we kind of talked about the GTN 750 and 650 unit, this effectively is our replacement for the GNS 430 and 530 product lines. And that means it's got integrated GPS WAAS navigation, actually SBAS as we call it now, and so that includes EGNOS as well. Integrates your comm functionality. And as you see on the GTN 750 series, you've got your comm enunciation just up here. On the 650 series, it's over on the right-hand side of the display. We've got integrated nav functionality as well. And over here it's on the upper right-hand side, and on the GTN 650 series, to save a little bit of display space, we actually have it also integrated into the same...
So just toggle it?
Yep, just toggle it right there, and it'll flip-flop for you there. Before I get into too much more detail, so it's WAAS navigation, GPS navcom, obviously great, brilliant moving map display, but I want to take a look at the external part of both units as well. They've been ergonomically designed to be great for flight in both smooth and turbulent air. As you see, it has kind of a unique stylization to the bezel itself, and these are effectively anchor points for your hand to rest on, so as you're trying to do data entry, you can...
Or when things get really shaky, I can see exactly what's going to happen. Somebody's going to brace.
Yep, exactly. And so it's magnificent from that standpoint. If you've got these anchor points for your fingers, then turbulence is not really an issue whatsoever, because you've got that resting place where you can ride the turbulence out. Okay. The buttons, most of them are gone. We've got just a very limited number of buttons and knobs here, and the one that you see in the upper right-hand corner is your home key, and that's your default nav screen, if you will. You can tap on it once, always brings you back to the home screen of your unit itself. And then you've also got a direct to key. Very familiar operation, so we wanted to make sure that was first and foremost in people's eyes and easy access, and so it's always right there for you to do direct to operations and navigation. And then you've got your default nav screen here on the GTN 750, which gives you your CDI information, some various soft keys here to control your CDI selection, set your OBS, menu, messages, and even the back button to take you a step back and takes you back to where you are. Same thing's true on the GTN 650 side of things. The home key brings you to the familiar icon stylization of the unit itself. You can easily get to your map screen then from there and do your zooming in and
nice
zooming
fast
out.
Redraws, yay.
One of the great features we've integrated with the GTN series, no big surprise here, but Garmin's SafeTaxi product. We've got nearly 1,000 U.S. airports now with SafeTaxi information, so you can more safely navigate around airports and such forth.
Freedom through performance. At Cirrus, performance is not simply the measurement of a single design parameter. Rather, it's a total package. It's optimum balance of speed, efficiency, comfort, safety, ease of flight, and quality. We call it Cirrus Flying 2.0. Aren't you ready to feel the freedom?
So we'll keep on going around and give the tour of what we're doing here. But the small knob up here allows you to control your comm volume. And you can see there as you twist, it actually has a sliding scale that lets you graphically see what your volume looks like there and the percentage of volume that you're getting. And audio panel functionality, we've got that on the GTN 750 only. That's not a feature that you can do on the 650 just because you don't have enough screen size. But the GMA 350 audio panel is our new audio panel that basically it's a remote mount unit that can rest either right behind the unit or somewhere else in the aircraft and frees up the panel space to give you this great navigation. Some of that audio panel functionality, just press the button and it brings up the graphical user interface there. Intercom functionality as well. All graphically, green line basically connects the dots and turns things on for you there. Most of the interface you'll be able to get just like you had on your 430 and 530 as well. All your traffic sensors, weather data, charts, and much, much more coming on the way. Airway navigation. I didn't touch on airway navigation, but we've added that into the unit and the display here as well. I'll zoom in a little bit tighter and you'll start seeing airways pop up on the display here. If I don't have them turned on, it's real easy to get them on. I'll just go menu and low airways, high airways, details turned up. So let me maybe just zoom in a hair bit tighter. And there they go. And you can set that, you can customize when they show up here. So I've got them set to come up at a little bit lower zoom scale, but if you want to see them at a little bit higher scale, we can go in there and adjust that setting as well. So let's go ahead and say, let's say we want to do some graphical flight plan editing. That's another great function of this unit. You touch on the screen, you can drag around the map and find out any piece of information that you want to see. And right now we're touching that little piece of airspace right there. That's Kansas City airspace. If we want to get some information on it, just touch on the little icon there, and it's going to tell you Kansas City Class B airspace. That particular circle that we're looking at is 4,000 to 8,000 feet, so very easy to access information there. But we were talking about graphical flight plan editing. You can do it all basically from the unit right here and being able to build in your flight plan. I'm going to actually start from scratch. Let's go into our flight plan here, and let's just build something. For starters, let's say we're at KOJC. Keyboard, alphanumeric keyboard data entry on this. You can do all of your data entry using the touchscreen, or for the knob twiddlers out there, you can still do all your scrolling and cursoring as you've done before. So we haven't abandoned that by any means. But let's say I've got a thunderstorm or an obstacle or something that I want to get out of the way of. We can actually touch the leg.
You can rubber band it?
And rubber band it.
Ah-ha-ha.
If you look at that, and let's just say we want to stop right there, for example.
Excellent.
And we'll go ahead and accept that change. Quick and easy access to the flight plan data. It's just right there. Let's say we want to insert an airway. So we've got the VOR there. Load airways. Victor 12. Pick your exit point. Let's go ahead and take one. Appleton's a familiar place. And voila, and it'll load that entire airway there for you without having to do all that data entry.
Integra Release 9 sets a new standard with the easiest to use pilot interface in all of general aviation. Access to any of Release 9's powerful capabilities is as simple as pressing the desired bidirectional page key. Pressing the same key in a desired direction navigates to the clearly labeled tabs with no more guessing as to what a given pilot input would do. Avidyne's Integra Release 9 is the next generation in fully integrated flight deck technology, and the easiest to use page and tab user interface is just one of the many benefits designed to make your flying easier and safer.
Another really cool thing is you've got this find key up here. So you can look up your recent, your nearest, and access information a lot quicker and easier. And that's one of the true benefits of this new touchscreen unit is the simplicity and the ease of access of information, as you can clearly see there. So let's take a quick peek here. Some of the interfaces I don't have wired in here, but you can have traffic, you can have charts on there, you can get XM weather and music. We'll take a peek at the XM weather here and see if we've got anything. I don't have anything painting on the display right now, but it'll display NextRads, METARs, the whole gamut of our traditional XM weather products that are available on display. One thing that I want to show on the GTN 650 for a second, data entry is just a little bit different. Let's say we want to dial in a waypoint. When the keypad comes up there, it's not the full alphanumeric that you get with the GTN 750, just because of space constraints.
You don't have the screen real estate.
Absolutely, but we've got the entire alphabet and number sequence here on this slider bar. Or you can just touch on the area that has the letter that you want. And where you fly out of?
KSGJ.
SGJ. So let's go ahead and dial that in here. There's the S area there, and G. And J?
Yep.
St. Augustine. And quite the hike from Reno, almost 2,000 miles away. But that's effectively how it works. I'll show you the COM as well. Your numbers there, so I tell you to dial in 126.0, for example, and enter, and it'll shoot that into your standby. You can do one of two things to do your flip-flop. You can hold this down for 2 seconds is going to do your flip-flop for the, you know, the hardcore button presser, if you will, or you can touch on the display.